from your penthouse and pedestal must be incredible. Nothing was the same.
What is up, YouTube? It is your boy, your poet, Kendrick Youngblood. I'm really excited for this particular reaction because we are checking out the poet JonKeL, aka Jonathan Kelly. I'm really excited to see what this man's got. He DM'd me saying, hey, do you take reaction requests? I said, I do. Here's my terms. He said, say less, send it my way. And we're not gonna waste any time, all right? It's called They Not Like Us. It was dropped 8 days ago on his YouTube channel. I assume it's influenced by Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us diss track. I actually did a whole poem breaking down the feud between Kendrick Lamar and Drake and my thoughts on all that. So you should definitely check that out, people. But also, if you're a follower of this channel and you want me to react to some of your work, send it my way and I'll tell you my terms and stuff. And yeah, we'll make it happen. All right, without further ado, let's get started.
But for now, y'all, welcome JonKeL.
All right, my man, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
Thank you for the car safety tip.
That was random.
Some artists lose control, make you believe to them family matters. Then they act up and flip the script when you bring them home to meet the grams. Claim they hit the stage to work it out, but no one's ever seen them do no push-ups. Guess what?
Bro, stop. Okay, it's like that. It's like that. Bro, he's referencing all the diss tracks. Come on now. Yo, okay. All right, we good? All right, let's keep going.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Because they only find comfort in keeping their pockets flush. They hip hop on their high horse just to chase more bucks, and it sucks that a lot of people can't tell the difference between us. Artists like us create art to make an impact. It's not accidental whenever we wreck a set. It's always been in God's plan. My future was Holy Ghost written. Even though the butterfly effect has been pimped, now worth less than the cost of $1, Black Trauma is streaming on your preferred platforms for pennies.
Okay, I gotta break down this stuff. So he was referencing Family Matters, diss track by Drake, Meet the Grams, diss track by Kendrick. He mentioned push-ups. He mentioned, bro, I'm losing it. To Pimp a Butterfly, right? He was talking about butterfly effect and pimping out, right? Like, bro, he's going crazy. He is going absolutely crazy. God's Plan, Drake, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, by the way, if for those of you who might not be super familiar with the technique he's using, this is called an illusion, specifically a pop culture illusion. All he's doing is making a reference to something that's well known in pop culture in order to deliver a unique message of his own, all right? And he's doing quite a phenomenal job. It doesn't sound like he's forcing the references. It just seems like he's flowing naturally, but if you know, and you're picking up on what he's dropping, you feel me? All right, let's keep going. I just realized as I was editing the video that the very first line of his poem is, some artists lose control. Now, if you know the history of the Drake versus Kendrick beef, you'll know that Kendrick's verse on Big Sean's song Control is actually what started the beef between the two. He called out all sorts of artists. Most artists took it in good faith. They were just like, oh, okay, it's healthy competition. You know, it really excited the hip hop game. He didn't say anything overtly disrespectful. It was just like, hey, I got love for y'all, but I'm trying to body y'all. That's all it was. Drake didn't really take it that way. And then that really started the back and forth and the subliminals between the two. You feel me? Anyway, let's keep going.
Whatever you do, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Champagne is Poppy's favorite drink.
Bro!
Champagne is stronger than you think. So I keep a strong mind, keep my faith rooted in the Most High. What good is reaching for the top charts when you don't even reach the people's hearts? No matter how many shoulders you stand on, a 6'9" God will never reach the stars. I was born with these stars.
Okay. So I got to break down the next bars because some of you aren't into hip hop. You're like, bro, why is the crowd going crazy? Why is Kendrick Youngblood losing his mind? Here's why I'm losing my mind. So he mentioned Champagne Poppy. That's the That's the name for Drake's kind of like alter ego, right? He also goes by the Six God since he's from the Six, aka Toronto. But Kendrick in his Not Like Us diss track referred to him as the 69 God, right? It's supposed to just talk about how freaky he is behind closed doors and stuff like that. We don't know if any of this stuff is true. People just, slandering each other in the diss tracks, but that's what he's referencing pretty much, right? He also mentioned, what was it? I forgot to mention before that he mentioned that this is Holy Ghost written, meaning that the Holy Ghost, right, the Spirit of God writes for him. You know what I'm saying? Now, for the context of why he would use those exact words, well, the MCs in the rap beef, Kendrick and Drake, were exchanging ghost writing allegations at each other. Drake was saying that, hey, Baby Keem, your cousin, is actually writing your bars, Kendrick Lamar. It's not really you. And then Kendrick, on the other hand, was saying, bro, I know you got like 20 writers working for you, writing around the clock. So he's making a reference to that allegation exchange between the both of them. All right. It's real heavy, bro. It's heavy. Let's keep going.
Whatever you do, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Champagne is Poppy's favorite drink. Fame is stronger than you think. So I keep a strong mind, keep my faith rooted in the Most High. What good is reaching for the top charts when you don't even reach the people's hearts? No matter how many shoulders you stand on, a 6'9" God will never reach the stars. I was born with these stars. I guess you could say it's in my DNA. And I tried to be humble, but now I don't give a damn about a culture colonizer in the beginning.
Okay. See, I got to break that down real quick. He says that, the bars are in his DNA. That's a reference to DNA by Kendrick. He also said that he's got to stay humble, which is, a song by Kendrick as well. He also mentioned that he doesn't give a damn, right? Damn is actually the 2017 album from Kendrick, all right? So he's making references to both of their discographies. And this is one of those poems where if you don't know the artist like that, you're not really going to appreciate it. So that's why I'm really trying to break this down for you. He's naming them, yes, but still having an overall narrative to what he's saying. Okay, so that's why people are really freaking out when they're listening to him.
You just wanted to be successful. But now, you're so far gone that no one can recognize your degrees from your penthouse and pedestal. Must be incredible. Nothing was the same.
I'm sorry. Okay. Bro. Whoa. So he mentioned So Far Gone, which is an album by Drake. He mentioned Views. And then he mentioned Nothing Was the Same, right? So he's now mentioning the albums from Drake. And bro, oh man, this is crazy. I wonder, I might have to DM you later and be like, hey bro, how hard was it to write this in such a way to where you were making sense while still calling out those albums and those tracks? You feel me? Like, that couldn't have been easy, because I did something similar in my own poem that I talked about at the beginning of the video. Y'all check that out. I'm sure you're going to like it. If you like this, you'll definitely like that. But it wasn't easy for me. I took a lot of time making sure I could weave in those references, and yours seems, I would even argue, more seamless than mine, which is like crazy impressive, bro. So yeah, like, tell me, was it hard to do that? Even drop a comment so people can even follow you on YouTube. You feel me? Okay, nah. We gotta go back.
No matter how many shoulders you stand on, a 6'9" God will never reach the stars. I was born with these stars. I guess you could say it's in my DNA. And I tried to be humble. But now I don't give a damn about a culture colonizer in the beginning. You just wanted to be successful. But now, you're so far gone that no one can recognize your degrees from your penthouse and pedestal. Must be incredible. Nothing was the same. Since you started from the bottom. But when certified lover boys become certified F-boys, you find out that he ain't the man. He a fan. They not like us. Almost brings me to the point of disgust when I see them in our spaces. I realized that even black people can wear black faces. They still stand.
Okay, so to explain what he meant by that, during the Pusha T and Drake beef that happened some years ago, some photos came out of Drake, who is black, actually wearing blackface in some like modeling photos, and it was like really weird, you know what I'm saying? Pusha T ended up using that as the cover of his story of Added On diss track. Now, if you've listened to my poem, you know how I feel about diss tracks. I don't like them, in all honesty. I don't. At the same time, that doesn't mean that there isn't some truth in some of the disses being shared. The point he's making here specifically is that, like, yo, you might be one of us, but you're not like us. Like, you are black, but you do certain things where it's like, bro, that is not helping the culture whatsoever. And obviously wearing blackface as a black person in some kind of photo shoot, it's just weird, bro. I don't even know how he explained that away, if he did, but yeah, so that's what he was referencing there. And that's why the crowd went crazy.
But big steppers like me don't move with a soft shoe. This Mad City made me who I am. And this kid turned out good enough. I'm the kind of tough that doesn't need to say too much. You hear the whisper before you feel the punch. I will knock the spit out of any heavy-weighted topic. Stop it.
Okay, see, he did a lot of references just there. I got to explain it. Okay, so he said he's a big stepper. That's a reference to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. He mentioned the idea of like a whisper before the punch. Now, in the Not Like Us song, it actually starts off with a whisper where he says, "Psst, I see dead people." And then the beat drops and the song goes on, right? So that was what the reference was there. He also he makes a reference to Kendrick Lamar's album, Good Kid, Mad City. So, yeah, I think I explained all the references. Bro, JonKeL, if I missed one, let me know.
It turned out good enough. I'm the kind of tough that doesn't need to say too much. You hear the whisper before you feel the punch. I will knock the spit out of any heavy-weighted topic. Stop it. How can they keep confusing them for me? Because when people with morale versus somebody on their worst behavior, you already know who the winner will be.
That's my teammate, young teammate, that's my teammate. Shout out to Edge 36 Slam Team.
And then finally, he referenced Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I don't know if the Worst Behavior was a reference to anything. Let me check. Oh, okay, Worst Behavior is a song by Drake. That's the one reference that I didn't catch, but I knew it was something. The way he said it and then the way the crowd reacted, I was like, okay, there's something I'm not picking up on there. So, JonKeL, I thought this was incredibly done, bro. Incredibly done. Bro, I can tell you put your elbow and foot into this poem. You really did your thing, for real. So, I mean, really high quality writing, amazing references, real slick with it too. It didn't feel forced or anything. Yeah, bro. So like, everybody listen up, check this man out. Jack of All JonKeL, that's his YouTube channel. I'll include the link to his YouTube video, specifically the one we just reacted to, and then his Instagram as well. I want y'all to follow him, show him love, let him know I sent you, you feel me? I would like to think a lot of my subscribers and a lot of my followers got talent like this. I don't know for sure. So if you want me to react to some of your work, like I said before, DM me, send me what you got. I'll give you my terms and conditions. We'll work it out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, JonKeL, thank you, for real. And see, here's the thing. I'm not even a fan of diss tracks. If you watch my video where I break down the rap beef between Kendrick and Drake, I bring up hypocritical stuff that they both kind of do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I respect the quality of the pen in this work. And not only that, there were some obvious truths he was spitting without the hypocrisy. That's the thing, without the hypocrisy. So that's why I really appreciated this poem right here. And I hope you all did too. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Deuces.